Good morning everyone. As we all know, fashion is the true endgame in NGS. Well, did you know that there's actually a lot of farmable cosmetic items that you can earn simply by playing the game instead of farming for Meseta and buying it off the player shop? Well, in today's video, we're going to be covering all the different cosmetic items that you can farm for. But before we jump into the video, if you're new to the channel, I upload NGS content daily, so if you do play this game, I would really appreciate a subscribe as it really helps out the channel. Anyway, without further ado, let's begin the video. So the very first spot that drops cosmetic items is of course this gigantic pyramid right behind me. It is called the Geometric Labyrinth or the Trinitas, and by running this you have a chance of obtaining the following items. So the first item you can obtain from the Geometric Labyrinth is of course the Motion Dash Ninja B. Now you can see this is going for 40 million because it's literally the only one that's on the market right now, but do keep in mind the Geometric Labyrinth is being updated next week, so I do expect a lot more people to run the Geometric Labyrinth, which will result in more of these Motion Dash Ninja Bs to drop. Now keep in mind, we did get this Motion Dash Ninja C, I believe, for free. Well, the difference between C and B is actually just the color. The Ninja Dash is exactly the same, however the color, as you can see here, there is like these ink particles, versus Ninja Dash C actually has these red particle effects instead. So that is really the only difference between Ninja Dash B and Ninja Dash C. However, we got Ninja Dash C free from a mission pass, while B is a farmable cosmetic. The next cosmetic item you can also earn from the Geometric Labyrinth is a set. So you've got the Next Alio spikes. So they are these little spikes that are on your head, as you can see, these little horn looking things. However, it is part of a set of 3 pieces. So there was the Next Alio spikes that we just saw. However, there is also the Next Alio wings. So if we look at the wings right here, you can see there are these really badass looking wings from Next Alio. And last but not least, there is also the Next Alio tail. So if we look at the tail right here, you can also get the tail, as you can see right here. So this is a 3-piece set. You can collect all 3 of them and then complete the entire Next Alio look if you are going for a dragon type look. Now the next place which also has farmable cosmetic items is going to be the Ordinal Tower. Now keep in mind, you do have to run rank 7 of the Ordinal Tower to have a chance of getting these cosmetic items. And the first cosmetic item you can farm in the Ordinal Tower is going to be the Motion Dash Wing Spread. So you can see over here that you spread out these Dark Angel wings and then you dash around the map just like this. It looks pretty awesome. However, the wing spread is actually a 2-piece set. You also get the Motion Glide Wing Spread, which is also farmable in the Ordinal Tower. It looks exactly the same. However, one is when you dash around the map and the other one is when you actually glide around the map. So it's very, very nice when you pair the 2 together, because then you have a seamless transition when you dash into a glide, as both your dash and glide animations will have the beautiful Dark Angel wings. The next spot you can also farm for cosmetic items is going to be the Cannonball Rumble as well as the Cannonball Strike. So the Cannonball Rumble is located in Central Kavaris over here, as you can see Cannonball Rumble, and Cannonball Strike is located in South Kavaris. But to get here very easily, you can actually just go from the Gorge area and backtrack, as there is a booster pad that will bring you directly to the Cannonball Strike. Now by running this, you get the chance of obtaining the Pedis Vera multi-turret. So you can see over here you get these 5 little laser beams, just like the Pedis Vera boss fight in Alio. However, that's not the only thing you can get. You can also get the Pedis Vera wings, as you can see right here. So again, it looks like these crystal thingies stuck on your back. It's pretty badass when you get the full set. And the reason why I say it's pretty badass when you get the full set is because it is actually a 4-piece set. There is also the Pedis Vera hands. So this one's the left one, and then there's also a right one. So you kind of look like a kung fu master when you get the full set, because these fists are freaking ginormous and it's really awesome. So there's the Pedis Vera hand L as well as the Pedis Vera hand R. So they look identical, it's just one is for your left hand, the other is for your right hand. Now another farmable item is going to be the Motion Dash Skate B. Now we did get the Motion Dash Skate from the seasonal event, I believe, or from the mission pass or somewhere, because I remember getting this Motion Dash somewhere. But yeah, if you do want this one in particular, again, the only difference is the particle effects. Maybe you want the bright snow looking particle effects, then you can farm for it in Cannonball Rumble or Cannonball Strike. And last but not least is the Motion Idol Yummy Ice Cream 3. So this time you have a, I don't know, banana or lemon flavored ice cream over here. So if you do want the yellow colored one, then you are going to need to farm for the Ice Cream 3 variant. It doesn't go for much on the market right now. You know, this one's going for $1 million. But the point of today's video is letting you guys know where to farm for all all these cosmetic items so that you can save your meseta for other things. The next activity which also drops cosmetic items is going to be Dark Falz Interception Rank 2. Now keep in mind this is the trigger version, so this version is limited to 4 players and there is a specific set of rules. You cannot die more than 5 times as a team and you only have 20 minutes to defeat Dark Falz. Now the R2 version of Dark Falz is only level 60 and since we're level 70 now, this is pretty much a pushover, so if you do want to farm this over and over, feel free to do so and farm for the following cosmetics. One of the most free to play sought out weapons is going to be the Sanquem Almaty. The reason why the Sanquem Almaty is sought out so much is because it has this really cool particle effect. So as you can see here, this is my katana, but on the hilt it's got this flame looking effect which is really fancy and really awesome. And the Sanquem Almaty does drop from Dark Falz R2, however it is an extremely low drop rate, which is why there's currently only 2 on the market and they're going for a lot of money. Now another weapon that also drops here is the Laiwen Litage over here. It's sort of this photon blade beam saber looking thing. It is pretty cool because of the particle effects. It looks like it's constantly absorbing photons in order to maintain its form, which is pretty badass. And the last weapon camo you can get here is called the Serpent's Almaty. It kind of reminds me of the Atlas EX weapons, I believe, or the Atlas weapons. I don't really remember base game weapons, but there was a base game weapon that looked like you had a shield and then you had a blade hidden in it. So you can see right here that my character is holding a gigantic shield with the katana sheathed in it. But yeah, you can also obtain this weapon camo from Dark Falz R2. Now another thing you can obtain from Dark Falz is the Dark Falz symbol. Unfortunately, nobody's obtained it. I believe it's a very rare drop. However, I've seen it like once or twice, but yeah, there's none on the market on ship 2 at the moment, so you're just gonna have to farm it and see it for yourself. The next obtainable item is the Motion Dash Standard C. This is literally the basic dash that everyone has. However, they've added the ink or shadow effects to your feet, so that is pretty nice because I know a lot of people are going for like a darker look and they really like these particle effects. So Motion Dash C drops from Dark Falz R2. Now if you're playing a cast player and you don't use the regular dash and you prefer to use the Motion Dash Hover, there is also the Motion Dash Hover C, which also has the little ink effects as you dash around the map like this. And last but not least is of course the Motion Glide Standard C. Again, this is the most basic glide, however it does give you all of these ink particle effects, which is pretty cool. And last but not least is the purple Battledias. The purple Battledias, every single one, so that is the Alio, Ritem, Kavaris, as well as Stia, they all drop special cosmetic items as well as a weapon camo. So in Alio Devastators, you are able to farm for the Straga Almaty. It does look pretty nice. It is the Straga weapon camo, so you can obtain that. However, more importantly, it drops the Motion Dash Fairy B. This is one of my favorites because it does have a purple particle effect as you glide around. Now the reason why this motion dash is going for so inexpensive, as you can see it's only like 400,000, is because we actually got the motion dash fairy for free already. So this is just a different colored variant of the glitter effect and that's it. That's the only difference between the motion dash fairy B versus the one that we got, which I think is C again. Now by running the Ritem Devastators, you are able to obtain the Griaga Almaty, which is the weapon camo for the Griaga series. So they look pretty nice. However, more importantly, you are able to get the Motion Glide Dive B. So this kind of reminds me of Fortnite or Apex Legends. Whenever you jump off the bus or the, I don't know what they call it in Apex, but you know, when you jump off and then you start gliding down towards your point, it kind of reminds me of that animation, and the glitter effect is pretty nice. It is purple. Now by running Kavaris Devastators, you can actually obtain the Sectil Almaty, which is really cool because you get this glitching effect with your weapon. I personally really like this glitching effect because it makes your weapon look really cool. I don't know, maybe I'm alone here, but yeah, you can get the Sectil Almaty by running Kavaris Devastators. Now as for the motion item, you can get Motion Glide Jet Boost B. So again, it looks like the Iron Man glide, however it is purple. So yeah, I really like the purple theme to it. Basically all the cosmetic motion items that you can farm in the purple Battledia are going to be purple because, well, you obtained it in a purple Battledia. Now last but not least is of course Stia Devastators. In Stia Devastators you can get the Effulgent Almaty. This was not tradable in the beginning, Sega messed up. However, it is now tradable, so if you were looking for this, you don't have to farm for it all day if you don't want to, and you can just buy it off the market as it is going for 10,000, 20,000. Is relatively inexpensive. However, the motion item that you can gain from the Stia Devastators is going to be the Motion Glide Mini Glider B. Again, it's got the purple color scheme. It just looks like this little glider, and then you just grab onto it and glide around the map. It's interesting, I suppose. However, it's been farmed to death, so if you are looking out for this cosmetic item, you might as well just buy it. Since it's only going for like 5,000 to 7,000, you know, it's relatively inexpensive since so many people are farming Stia Devastators. Now, other than everything I just covered, there are several more ways to obtain cosmetic items, mainly weapon camos though. So first of all is of course the side quests. So if you complete all the different side quests, especially the ones with the main characters such as Aina and Nadare, they do give you bracelets, as I showed you in my new fashion look over here. I did obtain both bracelets. However, in urgent quests, you can also obtain a lot of different weapon camos. However, I do need to iterate that the drop rate for all of these cosmetic items that I just covered are relatively low. Do not expect to get these cosmetic items in 10 runs or 20 runs. It will take a lot longer than that. So just keep your expectations low and understand that if you're farming for this, you're also farming for something else at the same time. I would not hyper focus on a cosmetic item and only farm for that, because you will lose a lot of hope very quickly as you keep running it and you never get what you want. A good example is the ninja dash in the geometric labyrinth, or the pyramid right behind me. I ran the geometric labyrinth several hundred times and I never got the drop. At the end, I resorted to the mission pass where I got it for free, and that was how I got my ninja dash, because up to this day I still have not seen the ninja dash drop from the geometric labyrinth. Now, I do hope that you guys are luckier than me when it comes to drops, but it is what it is.
Special thanks to all the members for supporting the channel. It really means a lot to me. Thank you again.
But yeah, that's all I wanted to cover in today's video. Hopefully you guys found it helpful. If you did, I would appreciate a like and a subscribe, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye!